guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to show you how to diagnose your block heater. This one here has got a problem with the cord, so I'm going to replace the end on it. So anyway, I'll show you how I went about figuring out what was wrong with it. Okay, so on this 2018 Chevy Colorado with the 3.6 liter V6, the block heater is right there. I don't know if that's coming up on camera or not. Anyway, I've determined it doesn't work, and how I did that was I used a voltmeter. This here's just a cheap one from Amazon, and it's got continuity, I think is what it's called. But anyway, it measures the ohms of resistance, and this one here has actually got it'll beep if there's no break in the wires. But anyway, so we'll come over to the wire. You see, we'll put one on one side and one on the other, and see, it's not beeping because there's a break in the wire. I've already determined that. But anyway, we'll say you didn't know for sure, so you check that. So there's no continuity. That means there's a break somewhere. It could either be the cord or the block heater. Now, I've already tested the cord and the block heater, so I'll pull this out. And what you'd want to do is those prongs on the block heater, you'd want to check them, which I did. I'm not going to do it on camera because it's hard to get down in there. I can't hold the camera and get down and touch them just right. Not a lot of room, but anyway, I did get in there, and there is continuity. So we'll go back to the wire. Okay, so I got the cord out of the truck. I'm going to show you here what I mean. Now we're going to figure out what part of the wire is broke. So we'll put one lead in here, and the other lead we'll put over here. Okay, so we're getting nothing. Now if I move over to this side, okay, so this side is good, and you watch out. You don't really have to test this ground wire, but I will, just to show you that it's good too. So go into the bottom part here, the ground wire, and see that one's fine. You see the ohms resistance is quite low, and it shows 1 when you're not on there, and when you put this together, it's I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how this stuff works. All I know is that if you don't have what they call continuity, there's a break somewhere in the wire. Okay, so we determined that I think it was this side that's broke. Okay, so it's this side right here that's broke. This one right here. Now, I figured out that it's just in this end of the cord, and how I did that. Okay, so I determined that by poking through the insulation right here. Okay, so that means our break is somewhere inside this plug. So what I'm going to do is cut this off and add a new plug to it. Okay guys, so I got lucky, and it was right up here that the break was, but you could follow this back as far as you had to. Luckily, it wasn't on this end because I just have to replace the whole cable if that was the case. But you can buy replacement ends like this that'll go on this wire, and that's what we're going to do here on this one. So we're just going to cut it right here, and I need to, probably going to want them split right back to about here, because they're going to have to go off some. So we'll just go down the middle here. That separates them. Then get my wire cutters. stripper back to about here. I don't think these aren't going to work for that. Okay, so I guess it turned out these old style actually work better than them new ones. So I'll strip right there. Okay, so these two side ones, they're your power. And then this one here, you can see a little bit of green on it. That's your ground. It's the center one. It's the ground. So we got to put them inside our plug here. So I got to get a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, so I want to remove this end here. And you want to feed your wire through the end here. Hopefully we got these. Oh yeah, they're good enough. So what you're going to want to do is put your power wires. These are falling out. Your power wire is one's going to go here, one's going to go here, and then that middle one, which is ground, goes up top. So we'll start with the ground one, I guess. I want to loop this around. Loop it around and then tighten it up. Don't have to go super tight with it. Then we'll loop this one around. Go over to this side. That up some more. Now we just got the other side. Feed it back in here. Now we'll take our voltmeter and we'll test it again. This. So that side's good. That side's good. We even test the ground one. Okay, so our wire's good now. So all I got to do is just fasten this back in, tighten this down, and we'll be able to go and try it out. Okay, so now I got the cord plugged back in the block heater. We'll come out and we'll test it again. And if it beeps, that, like I said, I already tested the block heater. I know it's good. But this here will prove it right here. Okay, so One here. Okay, see? So that means the block heater's good. It's about 0.35 ohms. I think that's how you read that. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not an expert on reading ohms and all that stuff. All I know is that it works. And that there, this should work now. So we'll try plugging it in. Guys, so I got the block heater plugged in. I got one of these things here that measures how much wattage and voltage something uses. So I got this plug. I got the block heater plugged into this, so it shows that it's using 376 watts. I think this will also show amps. So 3.3 amps is the draw on the block heater. Like I said, 377 watts. I don't know how good a job that's going to do in the cold, but anyway, she's working again. So anyway, guys, hope this video helps somebody out. If you're lucky, you'll be able to just replace the end on your cord. Now, if it's further down the cord, you might not be so lucky. But a replacement cord for this one, I think, was about $200, I believe, here in Canada. So anyway, I'm glad I was able to buy this here for just like $10 at the local Napa store. And you can pretty well find them anywhere. You find them on Amazon or any parts, pretty much any automotive store or hardware store. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.